Yo, peep game, man. Time for those Eastern Conference semifinal picks and who I think is gonna advance to the Eastern Conference Finals, man. I gotta say, I was 3 or 4, I think. Yeah, the one pick I got wrong on the East was the Knicks. I thought the Knicks could have beat Atlanta, but because of their defense, but Atlanta had different plans, and Nate McMillan did a hell of a job defending against R.J. Barrett and Julius Randle because neither one of them can go to their offhand. They forced them to go right, and no matter what, they just kept going back to their left hand. So props to Atlanta, especially for making it a quick series. I thought it was gonna be 6 games. I thought pick the Knicks being the 6, but anyways, I'm gonna do that game first because I'm much more excited for the other series. Um, Philly against Atlanta. And I'm sorry, I mean, I know Ice Trey's been doing this thing. He been cold. He was cold in the Garden in the closeout game, man. Especially that fourth quarter. I think he had like 18, 20 points in the fourth quarter. Yeah, yeah, they're cold, man. They some young boys. They doing their thing, man. And Atlanta looks like they're a team on the come up with the talent that they have. And of course, but and going. I gotta go with the Sixers. I'm going to Sixers in 6 games. I'm sorry, Atlanta. Seems I'm gonna doubt you guys again, especially if you guys pull it off again. The key for Philly is definitely Joel Embiid's health. But I just think they got the better. Philly got the better coach. They got, in my opinion, the defensive player of the year. Um, they got shooting. They can go small. They can go big. Atlanta could go small, but I don't think they can match the size of Philly. And we all know, even though Ben Simmons will not attempt a jump shot, he's gonna probably be on the ice tray the whole time. And to me, he's the best defender, or one of the best defenders in the league. But especially this year, I think he's Defensive Player of the Year. He can legitimately guard at least 1 through 4 for sure. Like, he can probably defend 5 also, but I don't think 5 would be needed in this series because even though Clint Capella is cleans up on the glass, he's not an offensive player in my opinion. But anyways, like I said, going Sixers in 6 games because I feel like they have the better coach. They got the defense. They got the shooting. They both teams, I think, got the shooting, and I think they'll balance each other out. You know, the saying, live by the 3, die by the 3. But I think Philly has more. They're more talented and have more experience. So for that series, Sixers in 6. Now to the game in the series I wish could have been the Eastern Conference Finals. The Bucks and the Nets. This one, I'm just gonna say this straight out. It's going 7 games. It's going 7 games. These are 2 evenly matched teams in my opinion. Um, Milwaukee has a better bench in my opinion than Brooklyn, but Brooklyn got 3 assassins in their starting lineup and one of the best spot up 3-point shooters in Joe Harris. Ah man, I still am not sure who I can pick because I'll say this: if Milwaukee wins this series, it won't surprise me. But I am gonna go with Brooklyn in 7. And the reason I'm going with Brooklyn is because it got 3 bona fide scorers, offensive juggernauts. They got 2 superstars. You got a guy that could be a second, who's been a second fiddle on a championship team as your third option. And and here's the thing, man. I feel like Kevin Durant, if he can pull off something special in this series, I think he might eclipse LeBron for that best player in the world because, as we saw, the Lakers got eliminated by the Suns. And props to the Suns, since I just spoke on that. But yeah, I'm going Brooklyn in 7. I think the first 4 games will be a back and forth. I think Milwaukee will get one in Brooklyn. I feel like Brooklyn will get one in Milwaukee. But I think Kevin Durant currently is the second best player in the world. And that game, I think he got 42. I didn't realize he got 42. Like the guy KD can just drop 40 and you won't even notice it. You know, I watched that game he dropped 42 in against the Celtics, and I was like, yeah, 42. God damn! Like I knew Kyrie had like 35 plus. I knew that, but Kevin Durant, man, he just easily could get 40. Hell, he can probably drop 50 if he tries. If he puts in effort, he'll drop 50. But yeah, I just feel like Brooklyn has too much firepower. They play defense good enough to be able to cover for their defensive liability, and they're just so good offensively. I just don't think um, I don't think they have enough to be able to stop their offense. So I don't think not Brooklyn. The Bucks can score enough to keep up with Brooklyn's offense, man. I know the Bucks have better depth. I know Drew Holiday's no joke. Great defender. He's been a all defensive team member, and I know PJ Tucker is a 3-and-D guy. Hell, technically he's a corner three guy because he loves that corner. And Chris Middleton is coming into his own, man. Like I said, I would not be surprised if the Bucks wins this series, man. But I'm going Brooklyn because Brooklyn, when you match up Milwaukee's big three to Brooklyn's big three is better, man. But hell, man, there's gonna be a hell of a series, man. But yeah, that's my picks. I'm going Brooklyn in 7. I'm going the Sixers in 6, man. Be easy, everybody. Deuces.